So this is Goody's restaurant. We came here for breakfast. Didn't even see the sign. It's up there. It's kind of my thumb. An older sign looking, but we walked right past it. Saw the Pups Bakery and walked right past it. But I gotta show you, cutest little diner type place. The food, you'll see the pictures. Unbelievable. Look, it's so cute. So cute. And there's Rorschach with pancakes he couldn't finish. I helped right there. And here's you can sit at the bar. But see, super cute. Love it. Fabulous breakfast. There's the kitchen. Hello, kitchen. Yeah, anyway, time to get back on the trail now that we got really full bellies. Good food, good food, and lots of it. Oh, what's this? Oh, well, we're not going to look at that. Super cute little rural town. Let's see if I can film it without getting run over. Very cute. Goodies, not goodies. The kind of outdoorsy hostel, which is where we stayed, right on the trail. So not even an extra tenth, but very cute. Very, very cute. So this is the Doyle Hotel. It's kind of famous on the AT. It's had an interesting history. You know, some people, throughout the years, the condition that it's in, the stories that it was told. I just couldn't bring myself to stay there. But it's iconic and it is famous on the trail, so you guys had to see it. But there it is. And I have friends who stayed, so I'll try to get some intel on what their stay was like for 2025. So we are now crossing over the Susquehanna River, and I pulled out my phone because the view over the mountains was just really pretty, but it's hard to see it with my phone. See how the clouds are just over the mountains. And it's very loud because this is what I'm seeing on the other side. You can see there's the Susquehanna River on that side. And at least they gave us this, right? There's Rorschach. But at least they gave us this to walk on, so we're not at risk of 18-wheelers. Oh my gosh, beautiful day. Perfect hiking temperature. I just hope the raindrops stay in the sky and don't decide to fall on us. Okay, so rumor has it that the Roxylvania part of Pennsylvania comes after the Susquehanna. So we shall see what we're in for. Adventure upon adventure. Look at what we came around the corner. We were just commenting that the view is all fogged in, but then I turned around and saw this little fella. All right. You know that's on my video now, right? Real life on the trail. Oh, I want to see it. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough and he moved. He's eating. Hey, baby. Let's see. Hi, big fella. I want to see your face. I know, you were looking right at me before I got the phone. You guys know you're a little camera shy, I think. Now you're like, I'm done looking at you. I want to eat. I'm hungry. Let's see. Is there any more of you friends here? Huh? Oh, I guess so. Well, hello. Hi. Hey. Hey, you got any other friends up here? Look, there's more. I was not expecting goats.
The emu?
No, where was that?
Someone's pet.
Oh, that's so great. All right, well, that's cool. All right, guys, we won't disturb your breakfast. I'm going to just take a quick, well, we got a lovely tower, power line tower. And, well, let's look at our view. Well, you know, some days are like this, that's all. Here. Yeah. Some days are like this. Oh, there's my glasses. It's okay. The raindrops are still, for the most part, staying in the sky. It's a little drizzle up here. I think I'm inside a cloud, so that makes sense. All right, bye, goats. We'll see you. All right. So we haven't had too many views today. So even though there's a big old power line in the way, I'm still gonna share this one with you. Look at the farmlands. Like, from where I am, they just look so vast. I know it's hard in the camera. Look at that. It's just, wow. But you can see mountains in the background through the clouds. So pretty. Yep. And there's our trail. Still no raindrops. Feeling lucky. Good morning. It's actually day 77. I'm going to recap day 76. I tried to do it last night. It got dark. You couldn't see the video well. Blah. Okay. You know that I stayed at the Almost Woodsy Hostel. It's really great. You know, very simple. No frills. No kitchen. It's got a microwave, got a fridge. It's got everything you need. It's a space designated just for hikers. And, you know, I think that's what made it kind of perfect in its simplicity. And I know I said that in the video, but it was just that I was never underfoot. It wasn't someone's home. I didn't feel like it was in the way, constantly underfoot, like making too much noise. Like it was comfortable because it was just hikers, you know? So I liked it, you know? It totally worked. I liked it a lot. I think I would highly recommend. Of course, the Doyle's down the street, and that's got a reputation, and it's got a history, and it's kind of iconic. So you might want to stay there. But I stayed at Almost Woodsy, and I liked it. So that morning, yesterday morning, day 76 morning, Rorschach and I decided to go to breakfast, and we went to Goodies. Oh my gosh, you saw those pancakes, right? They were the size of a dinner plate, and he got 4 of them. It wasn't like, hey, on the menu, wicked huge plate of pancakes. No, nothing. It just said blueberry pancakes. So he orders blueberry pancakes. Unbelievable, right? He also got a sandwich. So he ate the sandwich and probably, made his way through half of those blueberry pancakes. I tried to help him. I took a wedge out of the back, but there was no way we were finished. I said, they must throw away a lot of pancakes. I ended up having scrambled egg, sausage, and French toast, which was phenomenal. Loved it. It was great and reasonably priced. So then we got back on trail, and it was really rather uneventful. I think we did like 2 miles road walk, got back in the woods. We crossed the Susquehanna River. We're expecting like this Roxylvania section to begin. If it did, it's not that bad, but I'm still not holding my breath. I'm thinking there's lots of Pennsylvania left to come. So there could be more of whatever people are describing as this Roxylvania. But honestly, what I experienced yesterday wasn't much different than I have seen all along the trail off and on. It is a lot of rocks. You just watch where you put your foot. But it's not like over the top crazy. I mean, maybe there's something coming. Maybe it's just fear mongering. I don't know. But like I said, what we experienced yesterday wasn't uncommon to what we have seen all along. Just a lot of it. Okay. What happened? What was the event? We saw goats. Okay, the goats. All right, goats at the power lines. I cannot even believe. Were they wild goats? Did they, get free from somebody's farm? I don't know, but I was totally not expecting the goats. They were so wicked cute. I love watching them over at the power lines. It was funny. At the power lines was where we got the best views. There was one rock crop where we got to see a really great view. But unfortunately, there was really, only 2 or 3. But we were walking in a cloud all of yesterday. So it was very foggy. So the views weren't clear. They were still beautiful. And I got recognized. Okay, that's the first time that someone actually was out for a day hike and said, hey,
I watch your channel on YouTube. I was like, you do? Wow. Because anyway, I thought that was crazy. So I thought it was wild. I was like, wow, that's so awesome. Anyway, super nice lady. Oh my gosh. So she was doing what I did last year. So she would like to hike next year. So last year and the beginning of this year, I was watching everybody's channel, just trying to learn. What can I learn? I want to know everything before I set out. So that's what I did, and that's what she's doing. And so I hope that I'm helpful to you. I hope that my videos are just not blah, 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 and that you're actually gleaning some information that will be helpful next year. And so we were talking to her and asked her, because something else you should know, from where almost Woodsy is in Duncannon, all the way to where I am, which is 1167.7, which is a really nice spring. It's labeled in far out as a spring, but if you read the comments, it says some nice campsites. I'm so glad I saw that, because options are limited. So I stayed here. I think I got the best campsite. I am by myself. Nobody else arrived. That's fine. It was very nice. It was very peaceful. I loved it. I love sleeping here. And the spring was so easy to get to. I think I went to it 4 times for different reasons. Get water twice, wash my feet, whatever. Let's see, what else? So we knew there was limited water. So we asked her, because I guess Rorschach saw a comment on a trailhead about a cache of water, people who left jugs of water out of kindness. And she said, oh, they're empty. Because when she went back, she was doing southbound. She said, they're empty. And we were like, shoot, because Rorschach needed water. She gave him her water. She had an unopened bottle of water. And we're like, oh, we don't want to take your water. You need it, right? She goes, no, I have to. She didn't need it. She gave it to Rorschach. I mean, that is the kind of trail angel, trail magic stuff that makes this trail so great. People just wanting to help out other thru hikers. And you know what? It'll come back to you next year for sure. Tenfold for being kind, And I do wish you the absolute best of luck next year. You're going to love it. It is so great. Not easy, but so great. It's the experience of a lifetime. You will love it. If you love to hike, you will love it. And I wish you so much luck. And I will be watching. If you have a channel, I'll be watching for you. Anyway. Okay, what else? It didn't rain. The raindrops did stay up in the clouds. So that was nice. And then I got here, and I knew it was going to rain. You could just tell. Spoiler alert, it rained. It's still raining. It's drizzling now. I really should pack up the tent, but I'm doing this. So it rained. Not bad. My tent is fine, but definitely I'm going to be wrapping up a wet tent. Anyway, don't want to get into today. I will, wrap this up for now. And probably while I'm walking, do something to talk about the morning. Okay. Have a great day.